My career, it has happened many, many times since. When someone would intimidate me or scare me and take something that I believe was mine, get between somebody and their paper. Taking a man's livelihood away from him is akin to killing him.
This just in, the Texas attorney who targeted Sean Diddy Combs with dozens of civil lawsuits on behalf of John and Jane Doe's allegedly victimized by the music mogul has a new target in his sights. NFL legend Shannon Sharpe.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Buzbee.
Dave Chappelle just broke his silence, and what he said after Shannon Sharpe's arrest has everyone talking. In a moment that caught fans and followers off guard, Dave Chappelle has finally spoken up about the shocking legal battle surrounding former NFL star and media personality Shannon Sharpe. This comes after Sharpe was hit with serious accusations, leading to a lawsuit that's shaken up the entertainment and sports world. But what really made headlines was what Chappelle had to say, and it wasn't just support, it was a warning. Chappelle didn't name names in public, but insiders close to him say he believes Sharpe is being targeted. Why? Because Sharpe has been using his hit show, Club Shay Shay, to give a voice to guests who challenge Hollywood's power structure. People like Cat Williams and Monique have used that platform to call out the shady side of the industry. And according to Chappelle, the industry doesn't like that kind of noise. Sources say Chappelle even warned Sharpe after that viral interview with Cat Williams, the one that broke YouTube records. He reportedly told Shannon that once you start pulling back the curtain, those in power will push back. Now, with Sharpe facing a $50 million lawsuit, Chappelle believes this may be more than a legal issue. It might be a calculated takedown, and this could be just the beginning. Coming up next, we'll break down what the lawsuit actually claims, and why some are calling it one of the most disturbing accusations in recent celebrity history. The lawsuit against Shannon Sharpe was filed by a woman identified as Jane Doe, who claims she had a brief relationship with him after they met at a gym in Los Angeles in 2023. According to her, things quickly turned dark. She says Shannon, who's now 56, started controlling her, threatening her, and doing things without her consent. She also says he recorded private moments and shared them without her knowledge. The lawsuit includes serious accusations like choking, threats, and even rape. Jane Doe says Shannon used his fame and power to scare her into silence. She also claims there were times when he forced himself on her, even as she cried and begged him to stop. In one chilling moment, she says he grabbed her by the neck and threatened her life. These are not just rumors. Jane Doe is asking for a jury trial and $50 million in damages. Her claims have left people shocked, but that wasn't the whole story. Up next, we'll break down the secret audio clip that took this case to a whole new level.
Everything I say, you're just gonna get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me, so I feel like...
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
What does that even mean?
Nothing, Gabby. You want to be a dick to me now, so...
I don't want to be... Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna choke the out of you when I see you. Thank you.
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
One of the most talked about pieces of evidence in this case is an audio recording Jane Doe released. In the clip, a man, alleged to be Shannon Sharpe, can be heard making threats. At one point, he says, "If you say that one more time, I'm going to choke the out of you when I see you." Jane Doe claims this was not just talk, but part of a pattern of abuse. Sharpe's legal team quickly pushed back, saying the clip was edited to make things sound worse than they really were. They claim it came from a consensual relationship that involved role play and adult fantasies. His lawyer says everything was agreed upon and nothing was forced. But that didn't stop the public from reacting. Many who heard the audio felt disturbed, and for some, it raised serious doubts about Sharpe's innocence. Whether real or edited, the clip added fuel to an already growing fire, and what happened next would only raise more eyebrows. Things took another turn when Shannon Sharpe's lawyer admitted something surprising. Sharpe had offered Jane Doe $10 million to settle the matter quietly before the lawsuit was even filed. This shocked many people. If the claims were false, why try to pay her off? Sharpe's legal team said the offer was just part of a mediation process, not an admission of guilt, but critics argue it makes him look guilty. Even Tony Buzbee, the lawyer representing Jane Doe, pointed this out. He said you can't call a case baseless and then turn around and offer millions to make it go away. Fans and followers started asking tough questions. Was this hush money or just a way to avoid a long legal fight? Either way, it made things look messy for Sharpe and gave more weight to Jane Doe's side of the story. But just when things couldn't get any messier, Dave Chappelle stepped deeper into the spotlight with a message that left everyone talking.
Most would have to run the streets for years to learn a lesson that profound. It took me 2 seconds. Never get between somebody and their paper.
Dave Chappelle didn't release a full public statement, but people close to him say he saw this coming. After Shannon Sharpe's club Shay Shay interview with Cat Williams went viral, Chappelle reportedly warned Shannon to be careful. He believed the industry doesn't like it when powerful black voices start exposing secrets and giving others a platform to do the same. Chappelle has spoken in the past about how celebrities are sometimes set up or taken down when they get too bold or step outside the lines. He mentioned examples like Mariah Carey and Martin Lawrence, who both faced sudden breakdowns right after huge business deals. Dave believes the timing of Shannon's lawsuit, right before his reported $100 million media deal, is no coincidence. To him, this isn't just a legal case, it's a message. Don't shake the table unless you're ready for the consequences. But while some agree with Dave, others are not so sure. And the internet's reaction proved that not everyone is on Shannon's side. As news of the lawsuit spread, social media exploded with mixed reactions. Some fans stood by Shannon Sharpe, believing he was being targeted because of his rising influence and the guests he platformed. They echoed Dave Chappelle's warning, saying this felt like a setup to bring down another powerful black man who refused to play by the industry's rules. But not everyone was convinced. Many criticized Shannon for even getting involved with a 19-year-old OnlyFans model. They felt it showed poor judgment, no matter what the truth behind the lawsuit is. One user wrote, "He's 56. She was 19. That's not just messy, it's disturbing." Others pointed out that power dynamics in relationships like this are hard to ignore. Some said even if the relationship was consensual, it doesn't excuse the behavior described in the lawsuit or the threatening language on the audio. And then came another twist. Sharpe revealed the real identity of Jane Doe. What happened next took things to a whole new level. In a bold move, Shannon Sharpe's legal team revealed the identity of Jane Doe as Gabriella Zuniga, a social media personality and OnlyFans creator. This shocked many, as victims in cases like this usually stay anonymous to protect their privacy. Critics say this was a tactic to discredit her and shift public opinion in Sharpe's favor. Sharpe's lawyer also shared what he claimed were messages from Zuniga, saying they had a consensual relationship. According to him, she sent graphic texts asking for rough encounters, even requesting to be choked with a dog collar. However, no screenshots were shown, just quotes, which raised some eyebrows. His team called the lawsuit a clear money grab, saying Zuniga's claims were full of lies and meant to destroy Sharpe's image. But for others, this public reveal felt like victim shaming. The drama kept building, and now even Tony Buzbee, the lawyer behind the lawsuit, stepped forward with his own strong response. Tony Buzbee quickly clapped back at Shannon Sharpe and his legal team. He said their attempt to reveal his client's identity and paint her as a liar was just a distraction. Buzbee stood firm, saying the facts speak for themselves, and that Shannon did offer $10 million to keep this quiet. According to him, if the claims were truly false, Sharpe wouldn't have tried to settle behind closed doors. Buzbee also said Shannon's team is now trying to attack both him and Gabriella Zuniga to shift attention away from the real issue. He claimed these are classic intimidation tactics meant to silence victims and scare off legal threats. But Buzbee made it clear, they're not backing down. He promised to take the case all the way and let a jury decide the truth. Now, with both sides digging in deeper, this story is no longer just about one lawsuit. It's turning into a battle over power, media influence, and public perception. But Shannon wasn't done yet. He took to video to make a personal statement that added even more fuel to the fire. Shannon Sharpe broke his silence with a personal video posted online. Speaking directly to his fans, friends, and followers, he called the lawsuit a shakedown. He didn't hold back, accusing Tony Buzbee of targeting black men, referencing Buzbee's past attempts to sue Jay-Z and Diddy. Sharpe claimed the entire situation was a setup meant to ruin his reputation right before signing a massive media deal.
My family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Buzbee, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Buzbee targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Buzbee want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks.
In the video, Sharpe said he would not stay quiet and would fight back with everything he has. He also said the encounter with Zuniga happened during the day, at her invitation, and that any video evidence was being edited to make him look guilty. Sharpe challenged Buzbee to release the entire recording, not just a 30-second clip. Sharpe ended by saying he plans to sue both Buzbee and Zuniga for defamation. He promised full transparency, but critics were quick to point out that offering $10 million doesn't scream innocent. And just when it seemed things couldn't get any more intense, more troubling details began to surface. As the dust continues to stir, more details from the lawsuit paint an even darker picture. Gabriela Zuniga claims the abuse went beyond emotional threats, saying Shannon Sharpe allegedly forced her into multiple non-consensual acts, including incidents where she says she cried and begged him to stop. She describes being manipulated, violated, and even fearing for her health after an alleged leaked encounter with another woman on Sharpe's Instagram Live. Sharpe and his team continue to deny all accusations, calling them lies meant to destroy his legacy. They say the relationship was between two consenting adults, and all the claims are exaggerated or taken out of context. Still, the court of public opinion is split. Some say Shannon's being set up, others believe he crossed a serious line. So now the question is this a takedown like Dave Chappelle warned, or is it a case of accountability finally catching up? Let me know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on this story.